Well, I guess I'll go now then.
Hold on, I'm working on it here. I'm working on it. I hate how when you go to type the raid inside of there, it doesn't auto complete it.
It's like I've still got weird arms, even though I logged out and logged back in again.
Yeah, it does that. Right, so we're going to queue up a raid over here to Foxy. I do want to say thank you all for coming out and hanging out. It's been an amazing time. It's been an amazing time. I've had a blast. On that note, I do want to say thank you. We're going to pass this over to Foxy, but you all have been amazing. You all have been a blast. Thank you very much. We got 2 more seconds here. Everybody get ready. We're going to pull a raid over there to Foxy. We got 152, 53, 52, 53. We're going to kick the raid off. Thank you all for hanging out, and you all have a blast, and I will catch all of you all next time. And goodbye, everybody.
Whoop, whoop. Well, in that case then. Oh, hang on. I'm still in voice with Slack. Are you disappearing, buddy, or are you staying?
I'm going to disappear here for a few minutes, take my dogs out and everything.
All right. See you in a minute.
I'll be back probably 15, 20 minutes.
All right, buddy.
Oh, look at that. Hype train.
Wow. Oh, I got a hype train coming. Oh, I've never had this before.
Train.
I'm so excited. Right, I better get started then. See you in a minute, bud. Hello and welcome back to a Foxynotail live stream day anniversary Truly Bedrock thingy-bobby. Oh my goodness me, things are going on. I don't even know what's going on. We've got so many people here. We've got an absolutely crazy amount of people talking in the chat right now. I have no idea what's going on. We've got a follow from Mr. Fearless. We've got a follow from Distracted by the Shiny. We've also got Wonky Dude HG has just hosted the stream. We've got a subscriber, Watchful Spirit. Let me have a see if I can actually see this on my other screen a bit better because things are going crazy. Buttons has shared 100 bits and said something. Show love. Tiger Claw has followed. Honey Badgery has followed. And Suncard 90 has followed. Cap Teddy. Oh my goodness me, it's all going crazy. Clay's Food Party 100 has thrown 100 bits. Jez Nunna has thrown 100 bits saying cheer 100. Thank you very much already. This has gone absolutely ridiculous. Oh, we got a 1500 bits cheer earlier than that as well. Wow, it's going absolutely ridiculous. Okay, well, welcome everybody to the train. We are on to the stream. We're on a level 2 hype train. I don't even know what that is. I've never seen this before, but I'm so excited. Apparently, Zero Cruel has contributed a subscriber to it. Jez has used 1600 bits to get us to that point there, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you all very, very much. And we're getting loads of emojis in the chat. We have got Mike with hype, and I can't even read them all out. It's just absolutely crazy. Thank you so much. And Watchful Spirit has subscribed as well. Tej has used 100 bits. Ponting Plays has used 45 bits. Buttons as you. I'm surprised any of you got any bits left, considering how much you all spent on Slack screen. That was absolutely amazing, and you guys are absolutely amazing for helping Slack out like that, because he really does deserve it. And Mumsy Wiggly has also subscribed with Amazon Prime. That is absolutely amazing. Slack's thrown a load of emojis in the chat as well. Get your emojis while they're hot, and the hype train is rolling through the station. We're at 78% of the level 2 hype train. Could we get to level 3? We don't know. We don't know. And if you have only just joined in, I was doing a little bit with Slack a little bit earlier. We didn't really do much. We came down to here, which is where we're going to have our Blaze farm. And we're going to be working on that today. Slack's hopefully going to come back after he's taken his dogs out. So we'll get working on that today. But my, the hype train is coming in. We got millions of emojis. We got some weird sort of thing that Wraith has done. It looks like an eel with a creeper in it. And we've got more things going on. Jez has thrown another 100 bits in there. We've got some more follows. We've got all sorts of stuff going on. It's absolutely crazy. Welcome to Truly Bedrock Livestream Anniversary Edition. It has been 1 year since Truly Bedrock started, and Slack did a really cool thing in his stream. What Slack did was he actually, he went like back in time and showed his clip from season 0 on the first day. I never thought to do anything like that. That was a really good idea, and well done Slack for that. I didn't think to be that far. Didn't think that far ahead, and I just thought I'll just do a normal live stream. Didn't think about making it special. How's the audio for you? Does it sound okay? And how's the music? Do you like the music? Do you like it? Mike says, yeah, you are the owner. I am, and we're at 82%. Can we get that hype train to level 3? I think it only needs a handful more bits. I don't like asking for money, but I've never had a hype train before, and I want to see it go further. Do it! The Boxy says, yes, okay. Necroman says, what is the claim button doing? No idea. Headachy Whiner says, woo woo. Wokedus says, audio sounds great. That's great. Tiger Claw says, yeah, it's all good. Tej has cheered another 100 bits. And Mitz has thrown 500 into the mix as well, which has taken us up to level 3 on the hype train. Whoop, this is so exciting. Zero Cruel has gifted 5 tier 1 subscriptions to Dark Gear, Big Dre Country, Womes, Scorch 1973, and Smooth Block 85. If you are any of those people, make sure to throw a big love heart in chat for Zero Cruel. He's just done you a big favour there. Who doesn't want to be subscribed to Foxynotail, eh? Who doesn't want to be subscribed to me? Everybody should be subscribed to Foxynotail, because being subscribed to Foxynotail, it is medically proven to make you feel happier. It's true. I spoke to a doctor today and I said, are you subscribed? He said, yes. I said, do you feel happier? And he says, yes. I was like, nice. In that case, that's proof. Proof is in the pudding. I'm lying, by the way. It's not medically proven at all. But maybe it is. Shh, nobody knows. If you're a doctor in the chat and you feel happy watching my live stream and you're subscribed, then you can help me prove that. Can confirm, Dr. Brian Fields. I play a doctor on the internet and can verify. There you go. There you go. We verified. So T. Kimbros then subscribe with Twitch Prime for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Oh, we got more diddlinks going on. I can't handle all of these diddlinks in my ear. It's just crackers. Big Dre Country has subscribed. Thank you very much. It's not come up in the thing though for some reason. I don't know why that one hasn't come up. Why that one not come up? B-Ron has shared 100 bits. Oh, it's all going crazy. We're at level 4 on the hype train. OMG. Sub, gift, or use bits to get to the next level. It says we're at 14%. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Whoop, whoop. This is so exciting. It's so exciting. How's the music? Is it quiet? Is it loud? Is it okay? How's it feeling for you? How's the stream feeling? Other than a bit stale and stationary at the minute because I'm not actually doing anything. I'm actually just drinking a really nice cup of tea before it goes cold. I made it about 15 minutes ago and it's just at that perfect level now where it's just like, very nice. Upside Down Cream Head has subscribed for 3 months with Amazon Prime. Thank you very much, appreciate it. I don't hear music, says Distracted by the Shiny. Oh, that's no good. How about now? If I turn it up a little bit, do you hear any music? Can anyone hear music? I mean, it says it's coming through, but you guys are my ears for this, I guess. For your kind words on Discord and happy anniversary, says Patty D. A little quiet on the music, okay. I'd say music is great, says Tiger Claw. Can't hear music, says Boxy Lofty. Music is a tiny bit quiet. Thank you. No music, no music. Perfect! Wow, that's better. I can hear it now. Wow, only spotted. I was gifted a slug for Slack too, says Wormers. You guys are all-stars. They are absolute all-stars. You are all absolutely 100% fantastic, and thank you all. Truly Bedrock would not be anything if it wasn't for the people involved. And do you know what? I said we weren't going to make this live stream special. Well, I'm not. We are, as Truly Bedrock as a whole. We've been talking, and we've been listening as well. And there's certain people out there that have said, do you know what I'd really like? I'd like some Truly Bedrock merch. And we're like, no, we're not going to do merch because then you get involved with money. And then once you've got money and friends involved, then it's just going to be a disaster and we'll all fall out. But we came up with a good idea. There is a service available that allows us to create merchandise that you can pay into. It doesn't come to any of us, and all of the money will go to actually purchasing the merchandise, and then the rest of it will go to charity. Now, we haven't actually thought about a charity which it's going to go to yet. That is to be decided, but we're not doing this in order to feed a charity. What we're doing is we want to open up the ability for you guys to buy Truly Bedrock merch if you want to, and also to help us design it as well. We want to reach out to you guys and ask for what designs you'd like, or to even come up with your own designs. And then, if you want to buy it, rather than it coming to us and us arguing over who gets it, or who deserves it, all the money, all the proceeds, basically, all the profits will go to charity, which is, I think, is the fairest way of doing it. So if you are interested in getting some Truly Bedrock merch, please head onto our Discord and please check it out, and please, let us know what you'd like. Do you want hoodies? What designs do you want? Do you want trousers? Do you want earmuffs because it's cold, or socks on your feet because your shoes are just rubbing a little bit too much? I don't know. You could want anything. Clay says, thanks for all the hard work you've done to make TV so fun and entertaining. You inspired me to learn how to edit videos. Well, thank you, Clay, and I'm glad that you've been inspired. Get on with it. Do it. It's great fun. If you can get the hang of it and you're enjoying it, then yeah, you'll have a great time. It's fantastic. Whew. Foxy t-shirts surrounded by everyone saying, I've been rumbled, says Watchful Spirit. If you write it in the chat, that's great. I will read it out, but I will also forget. So make sure you back that up with a post on Discord as well. Right, I'm not going to stand around doing nothing like Slack Lizard does. And you can tell him I said that because he knows that's what I think. I'm going to start... Oh, I don't have much red nether brick. I thought I had more than that. I've hardly got any red nether brick at all. I'm going to start, basically building some walls around this thing. And I was going to do it out of lots of different types of blocks. I was going to make different patterns and things like that. But the size of this place, I don't think I've got enough materials to do all of that. What have we got? We've got some andesite. We've got some smooth stone. We might be able to cobble a few things together. Do you get it? Cobble up? Yeah, maybe? No, I don't know. Yeah, basically, it doesn't have to be pretty, this. It's just going to be a blaze farm, but I don't want it to just be a really ugly blaze farm either at the end of the day. So that's what we're going to do. What are you doing? Says Elf Hombre. That's what I just told you, mate. You're not listening. I'm doing a blaze farm and all that. In fact, I'm hoping Slack's going to build the blaze farm for me. Not that I can't. I do know how to build them. It's just, I'd rather he got on with the technical stuff while I'm streaming, so I could just do simple stuff like laying blocks, so I don't have to get too deep into how it all works and everything, because otherwise my little brain will get confused, and I will just be a confused no-tail rather than a happy no-tail. Right, I don't need a shovel while I'm in here. I should not be shoveling or axing anything, but I will be making many, many, many blocks on things. Oh, and the hype train! Oh, what's it doing? Somebody's doing something. Has it gone backwards? Is it going forwards? I don't know. Level 3 completed. Okay, level 3 got completed. That's amazing. Wow, so good. you received a hype train emote. 12 subs and 3,345 bits went into that hype train, which is absolutely ridiculous. You guys are crazy. Thank you very, very, very much. I got loads of too many of those in here now, though. You're very distracting, all of you, with your hype trains and things. But I like it. It's my favourite type of distraction, to be honest with you. If I could have any distraction in the world, it would be you guys doing cool things. And Binary Bob Hope, you crazy person, you've also just gifted 5 tier 1 subscriptions to Diver Cat, Coldbuster, Afghan, Spartan69 and Freak Eagle 48. If you are one of those people, make sure that you hit up Binary Bob Hope with a big thank you, a big love heart in the chat to let him know that you are very, very thankful that he's just shelled out loads of his hard-earned monies on you guys for no reason other than, you know, but being part of the team. I don't have my bow on me. Being part of the team spirit is what I meant. Let me get my bow. I get blown up already. I'm not doing very well at this. I got blown up in my first row of blocks, mate. Oh, lots of love hearts and prayer. I got bits, says Womez. Excellent. It's nice to have bits. I like having bits. Bits is what makes me myself. Oh, look at all those emojis. We've got no pineapple ones from T-Man. We got some weird thing from Buttons. I don't understand. I'm very confused on all of these emojis right now. I'm trying to read chat while I'm placing blocks precariously on a ledge in the nether. That's not a smart thing to do, is it? Considering I'm not rocking any fire protection at the moment. Let's go and grab some fire protection potions, because I did actually fall in the other day while I was doing this. And look, that's 1 stack of blocks gone already. And I need this to be up and above those things. This is going to cost a lot of blocks. A lot of blocks. And where's my ender chest? There it is. Hiding out just over there, look. There it is, mate. I found it. Thanks. Appreciate it. There we go. We got fire protection. We're okay now. We got this. RAP your bow. Did I just throw it? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Pick up your bow, Foxy, says Juliana22. Sorry. You dropped your bow. So many people. And we got a follow. We got a follow from Morgan. Sorry, I've said that wrong. MCF. Watchful Spirit has given a 1-tier community sub as well, which is amazing. I didn't see who that was to, though. Sorry about that. Oh, to Clash with Jovial. Thank you very much for that. And I'm assuming they'll say thank you to you as well. I don't really know. Wow. Wow, it's amazing. And Womez has cheered 100 bits. Thanks for the bits, Womez. Appreciate it. Like I said, the more the merrier with the bits. Appreciate it. And Mark has just given out 5 community subs as well. You're all crackers. Is there something wrong with you all? Are you all broken? You got more money than sense. You guys are so amazing. The amount of support that we get, those truly Bedrock people. I don't know if you do this for other streamers as well. I'm sure you do. But it just feels so special to be part of this community. Because you guys are just, you make it so worthwhile. You make everything amazing. So fantastic, Oracle. Now we're not Woodoo. Extreme Game DNA, Cap, and I will play have all received subscriptions from Mark. So if you could give him some love in the chat, say thank you very much. That is amazing. That's yeah. 4 is it? Sub bombs now? That's absolutely crazy. We're currently rocking 819 followers, right? Which is pretty good. I'm very impressed with the number of followers I've got. We've also got 44 subscribers now, which is absolutely crazy. Amazing. Amazing work, everybody, on that. What else we got going on? We've got 45 sub points, whatever that means. No idea what that is. And 169 viewers. I think that's probably just about, not quite, almost the most viewers I've ever had. Almost. Did you know my channel has had 3,077 views apparently? Which I don't know whether that's a lot or not when it comes to Twitch. I've no idea. Right, I need to get back up on my little wall. And now I need to do some sea lanterns around the place. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I was going to do a row of sea lanterns around this, but I think that's just going to kill it, to be honest with you. I don't want to fall down. So we'll go 3 blocks, then sea lantern. Oh, this is going to take a year, isn't it? Oh, and we're gone. Hurrah! Truly Bedrock broken forever. Oh dear. I broke it, mate. Wasn't me. Expert level 99 channel says, C Grapes, what's the total sub increase over the year on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know. How am I supposed to know these things? It's complicated maths. Not a clue, mate. And why did I get kicked then? What was that all about, eh? More than 31 gift subs, said Mark. It's absolutely crazy. Thank you, guys. You guys are all amazing. Oh, and Mark's done another one. You've done another one, have you? To Milnsney. Thank you, Mark. And the mic on Switch has made me pretty. He's got an emoji of me with a pretty... with makeup on and little pink ears. Oh, it's so beautiful. Thank you very much. I never knew I could look so fantastic. The best thing I've ever seen in my whole life, ×2. I'm loving this music, by the way. I've done something a bit stupid. I've subscribed to a music distributor, if you like. So basically, there's a website. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's got loads of music tracks on it, and you pay them a monthly subscription, which enables you to use any of their music in your videos, on your streams, in your podcasts, basically whatever you're doing. And no, stop. No, not very nice, mate. It's about, I would say, cost-wise, I can't remember now, something like $13 a month, something like that. So it's not bank-breaking, but it's quite a lot just to play music in my videos. But I really like the music they have on there, and, you know, I don't want to be caught out by copyright claims and stuff like that. So I signed up to that. I was like, oh, well, what I'll do, right, is I'll just sign up for it for a couple of months, see how it goes, and then if I don't like it, or if it's becoming too expensive, or if it's not worth it, I'll get rid of it. And then it just occurred to me while I did that, because all of my videos on YouTube that have that music in will continue to have that music in. As soon as I'm not subscribed to them anymore, I can no longer legally use their videos. So at that point, they can actually then copy strike me and all the videos that have their music in, even though I was subscribed for it at the time. So it's not really ideal. I think I would have rather at this point actually just bought the music and done it that way. But, you know, we'll just roll with it. We'll see how it goes. Gotta put the bits to bed now. Back soon, says Wormers. Thank you. See you later. Have fun. It's okay, but no veggie barbecue, says Mike on Switch. Well, we can always put veggie barbecue on a little bit later if that's what people want. I should make that one of my stream reward things. You know, you get those stream points now, whatever it is. I'm not really 100% sure how it all works, but I can do rewards. So maybe I could do like plain veggie barbecue as one of those stream rewards. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? Oh, SBTW Shark has followed. Thank you very much. And Jez has given out 10 community subs. What? What? Clockstar, Dream MC, the Dr. Blitz, Mildly Bagel Chip, Alice Plays, Mark and Laris, Slim Focus, Antonio Ash, Live the Journey, CCS Delights. My voice is going to go before we've even started this stream. That is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you so much. And everybody that has just been gifted, you know the drill. Make sure you do big thank yous in the chat to Jez this time. Wow, thank you so much, Jez. Amazing. Appreciate it. Wow. Support for Foxy, says Cricket the Wise. So much support. I am dripping in support. I'm literally bathing in it. I'm like swimming in your support right now. It's amazing. Imagine, do you remember DuckTales? When you had Scrooge McDuck and he had his big tower full of money? And he'd like go up to his diving board and he'd dive into the money. That's how I feel right now. I feel like Scrooge McDuck. No, I don't really. I don't. But I'm thoroughly overwhelmed with your support. That is just crazy. And there's still diddlinks going on. Is that the subscription still? Is that what's going on? It is. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what's happening. I think so. I don't really know. I'm very confused. I don't really know how all this Twitch stuff works. I just sort of roll with it, really. Slack and Liara tell me what to do, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do that then. Foxy, how much coffee have you had? You're really hyper today. Do you know what? I haven't had that much coffee actually, and I should be tired because I didn't sleep last night. But at the moment, I'm really high on life. I've got a whole new diet. I've got a whole new like exercise regime. I feel amazing at the moment. I feel really good. I feel better than I've felt in a long time. I feel with it. I feel able. I feel like the world isn't on top of me. I just feel great. So, and it all comes down to just lifestyle, really. It comes down to eating properly and exercising. And although I'm not doing a massive amount of exercise, but my diet has dramatically improved recently. So that really does help. Having a good diet it just does wonders for you. So yeah, we've seen the food this morning on Insta. Yeah, and tasty it was as well. Very tasty, that food. I love tomatoes. I love eggs. I love vegetables. I love ham. So mix them all together in a stir fry. It looks gross, but it tastes so good. It tastes so good. If you would like my recipes, basically, look at the ingredients, throw them in a pan, cook it, and go, yummy. That's it. I don't have recipes. I just go for it. I know what I like. I know what's good for you. And what I've been doing, I've got a Fitbit. I got myself a Fitbit a few months ago. And I've been on the Fitbit app, you can log all of your food. And now I don't really like calorie counting too much, but because I'm on a bit of a mission to lose a bit of my Christmas weight, I've been calorie counting, making sure the calories I'm taking in are less than I should be taking. So that basically I've got less going in than I've got going out. So that basically ensures that I'm going to be losing some weight, which is working really well. And it also allows you to keep track of things like how much fat and protein and carbohydrates you're eating and stuff like that. And it's really interesting how much food you can actually eat, which is not got much fat in it and has also not got many calories in it. Today I'm so full. I've eaten like 3 big plates of food, and I've not even eaten 1,000 calories worth of food, and I'm like, I can't move now because I've eaten so much. And most of it's vegetables, to be fair, and things like eggs and ham and tomatoes and chicken, but it's all good and it tastes good as well. A few herbs and spices on there, a bit of chili powder, not chili powder, what are they called? Chili flakes. Very tasty. How do you feel when Slack Lizard killed you? Says Bobby Bob Smith. It really doesn't bother me at all. Dying on Minecraft, it's like part of the job. I do it all. I die more than I need to live, in this game. So to have Slack kill me really doesn't bother me. And because XP's like worthless, having XP is completely worthless because you don't need to enchant things anymore because of villagers or because of like anvils and books and stuff like that. And the Guardian Farm just makes I can get 50 levels in less than like 5 minutes, so it's really not a problem. So I'm quite happy about it. You mean like a veggie barbecue, says Dr. Brownfield. Yeah, kinda. I still like meat. Although I do like corn, and I do like a lot of the meat or plant-based alternatives. I think some of those are really tasty. Some of them aren't. Some of them are gross. But I do like meat. I'm not a big fan of red meat. I don't eat a lot of steak. I don't really, I like mince, which is made of beef, obviously, and I eat a bit of pork. But chicken's my go-to meat. Chicken and ham. Although ham is made of pork, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky thing, food. It's very tricky because a lot of different people have a lot of different ideas. A lot of the science facts that they come out with every week are different from the last one. 1 minute processed foods are the best things you can eat. Now it's like it gives you cancer. There's so many rules and regulations over food, and you're just like, well, just find what suits you, find what your body reacts to the best, and go with it. Because at the end of the day, you get one life, and if you spend every single day worrying about what you're going to eat and worrying about how much you've got going in and you're not enjoying your food, that's the main thing. If I wasn't enjoying what I'm doing at the moment, I wouldn't be doing it. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the benefits I'm getting from it, and I feel a lot better because of it. If I was just going, I don't like this rabbit food, it's horrible, I wouldn't do it. There's no point in being miserable for the sake of a few calories or a few pounds. Just eat healthily, but enjoy it. There's plenty of foods out there that taste really good that aren't that bad for you. Chicken and turkey. Very, very good for you. Foxynotail, but how's your ego after the kill? It was so much fun. I don't have an ego. I have none. I pretend I've got an ego, and I walk around saying stupid stuff as if I've got an ego. I don't have one. You cannot hurt my ego because I literally don't have an ego. I have, like I say, things like that just make me laugh. It's not a problem at all. I would never run around going, I'm really good at PvP, and if you take me down, make me feel bad. I'll make a joke about it, but it doesn't actually bother me in the slightest. I know I was saying, it's like you're cheating and stuff like that, but it's just for fun. I'm not actually upset or bothered in the slightest. And I'm sorry if that ruins your day. It's just how it is, mate. And we got another follow. Oxy Lukey Botty has followed, and Landos King. Sorry, I missed you. Subscribed for 4 months at tier 2. That's amazing. You guys, you're all crazy. Nether Fortress in a box coming to a store near you. Not guaranteed. Yeah, no guaranteed with the skeletons, but it is exactly what it says on the tin. It is a Nether Fortress in a box, complete with all of the stairs and slabs and things that came with it. How could you not want one of those? It's amazing. What a good deal. How much do you think a Nether Fortress in a box is worth? Hey? How much would you pay for a Nether Fortress in a box? Bear in mind, you've got to build it yourself. And there's no instructions as well. It's not like Lego where you get like a 13-page manual that tells you where you should put all the blocks and how they go together. We're selling this like it's a blind construction box. Foxy, are you breaking nether brick just to place it again? Well, I was breaking it because it was in the way. I'm place it again where I want it to go. So, yes, but also no. IKEA Nether Fortress is put in place. Yeah, it's my jam. Lol IKEA. But is it where you're going to want it to go? Well, I don't know. Probably not. Who knows? At the moment, all I'm thinking right now is I've made this thing way too big and we're going to run out of bricks before I've even started. That's what's on my mind at the moment. But I'm going to go for it anyway because that's what I plan to do in today's live stream. So that's what we're going to do because I don't have any other jobs to do. The other jobs that need doing, well, I'm pretty much up to date with everything. I've got plans for videos and things. Don't think I have run out of jobs to do for that. But I'm not really working on any other projects at the minute. The nether tunnels need doing, but I don't have designs for the nether tunnels. And the area around my base still needs a little bit of work, but it's looking pretty good now, to be perfectly honest with you. And the fountain outside the front of my house needs work as well. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with where I am at the moment. Speaking of being happy with where I am, I've got, I know it's a little bit off topic, we're talking about Truly Bedrock at the minute, but there's no harm in a little bit of a shameful plug of my Patreon realms. We recently, last week, started my VIP server, which is another community survival realm, which is going really well. I hopped on there today, and I had a little sneaky peek look around at the like the shopping area or the central spawn area, and it's only been going a week, and there's like massive quartz banks and stuff. Like, people are getting really involved with that, which is amazing, so that's really good. And next week I'm launching another one, which is for a higher tier of patron, my friends level, and for actual friends that aren't patrons, and that is going to be a whole new style of how you play Minecraft. I've created a map basically and some add-ons that put together make for a fantastic, what I think is going to be a fantastic and a whole new Minecraft multiplayer experience, which will cater for not just the expert redstone-y technical people, but also for people at the lower level as well, people that just like to help out rather than doing buildings, and it will cater for builders as well. So it's going to be fun, it's going to be different, it's going to be interesting, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I'm still working on a few little tweaks of the pack at the minute. I've also been speaking to Dan Rob's Props about some things to do with the add-ons because I got a little bit confused. There's a few bugs with those as well, believe it or not. Bedrock Edition, thanks for that, mate. But yeah, really, really excited to get going with that because the pack that I've done so far, I'm really happy with, and it's quite exciting. So if you're looking forward to that as well, let me know because it's going to be good fun, mate. It's going to be good fun. What we got going on in the chat? Tide Claw says 50 diamonds. What's that all about? Foxy breaking netherbrick. Alright, here. Oh, 50 diamonds. That's what the price of the thingy. Yeah. Is that the Friends World, says Claire's Food? It is. It is indeed. So what's the plan for this red big box? Then, my first Foxy stream watch. This is going to be a blaze farm. So we've got 2 blaze spawners, one there and one there. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn those into basically funnels that will funnel the blaze down to a single killing point, which we will then either, depending on how it goes, use a trident killer to kill the blazes, and we can just stand back with some looting, or we will open it up with a crusher and a splash potion thing, because to be honest with you, I quite like those, because you've got like an instant thing rather than having to wait around for ages with the looting. So, and then, yeah, we'll just get blaze rods. We don't need the XP, we've already got a Guardian farm for that, but what we do need is blaze rods for things like end rods, and also for fuel as well. I mean, there's a bit of I don't know if you've noticed, we've got a bit of a fuel like war on at the moment. Slack is selling he's selling dark oak that he smelts down into charcoal, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to be selling some scaffolding soon as a fuel source, and now we're going to have another one thrown in the mix. We're going to have blaze rods as well, and I believe Zap is already selling blaze rods too. We're going to be able to put him out the market because we've got a double blaze spawner, and this, as far as I can tell, using hacky tools, is the closest double blaze spawner to us for absolutely miles. So even though it's miles away, I can't find another one closer to the world. So I think we got pretty much nailed the monopoly on this, so that's good. Oh, and I didn't put my sea lanterns in because I'm a moron. What else we got going on there? Am I invited to the friends one, says Pontin Plays. If you have the friends status on my Discord, then yes. If you don't, then no. That's how you know. If you're a friend of mine, then you can play. But if you're not, then you can't. Sorry, mate. Only friends allowed. What we got going on here? Sweet. Thank you for following. Oh, we got another one. Sorry, London Rain. Thank you. And Crazy Key. I missed both of those. And Oxy. Wow, loads of follows. Sorry, I'm not getting the links. Clay says, oh no, I read that one. Cool. Thank you. Are you going to be allowing streaming videos in that? Yeah, absolutely. And I will be encouraging it because should it go well, you are all my guinea pigs, right? Should it go well and we all enjoy playing on it, what I would like to do at some point, well, I'll certainly for now release the add-on pack and the map for free. But in the future, if it goes well, and because I really like doing stuff like that. It's a bit like doing data packs on Java Edition, but I really like making add-on packs and maps and stuff like that. So I'd like to get into maybe, and I'm jumping ahead of the game here, but maybe at some point having an idea that I could become one of the partnered content creators for Mojang. I would absolutely love that. And I'm not saying I'm good enough to be that, but we will see. We'll see how we get on with it. I think you guys, when we had my Java server, quite enjoyed the data pack I did on that. It's not quite the same because at the moment you can't have custom crafting on Bedrock Edition. That's hidden behind the experimental gameplay. So we can't do that, but there is lots of custom stuff we can do that I've taken full advantage of. But yeah, in the future, when we can have custom crafting as well, we can do even more fun stuff. So I'm quite excited. Oh, I like this song. It's a little bit whistly. And Mitz has shared some links for you all. Discord in the chat and my website and everything else like that. What have we got? Kitsune says, what are the hacky tools? Only available at expert level 99. MCC tool chest, basically. If you do that, if you load that up, bearing in mind it will only find things in chunks that you've loaded, I believe. In fact, maybe not. I don't know. You could basically do an entity search, and if you do a search for mob spawners, it will give you a list of all of the mob spawners in the world and the coordinates where they're at. And what you have to do then is go through that incredibly long list and try and find some that are relatively close to each other, which is difficult to do because it's a very long list, and obviously the coordinates in the game, some are plus, some are minus. It gives you the Y levels as well, and you've got to get all three sort of within distance of each other so that you can stand somewhere and activate them all at the same time, which took ages. But I found one, which is good. So there you go. Top tips on Foxynotail. You're welcome. Got another follow. Gel G1 and Mr. Beardstone. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So you've hit so many irons. So you've hit so many irons in the fires that we're all excited about, says Crania. Hit or got? I don't understand that sentence. Sorry. Got. There you go. You've already done it. Oh, and Jibby Lotus. That's an interesting name. I like that. Makes me laugh. Sorry if that's your actual name rather than just a screen name, but it makes me laugh. Subscribed for, yeah, with Amazon Prime. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Jibby Lotus. The best name in the world. Oh. I will have to go to bed. Have a good scream, says B-Munch. Okay, B-Munch, thank you very much for joining, and have a nice sleep. I hope you do good sleeping today. Sleeping is always good. Get lots of sleep. Sleep is really good for you. The more sleep you do, the better you feel. Don't be one of those that goes, I'm going to burn the candles on both ends and stay up all night or get more done, because you won't. The more sleep you get, the more you'll get done, because the more energy you have during the day to do it. If you don't sleep, you'll have no energy, and the stuff you do, you'll have to redo because you'll make a mistake. So make sure you sleep. Many sleep. So how exactly does this farm work, says the sharky person. It works by, when you stand at a certain point, blazes will spawn from the spawners, and they will basically go down a couple of funnels. Now the ones I do, I use slime blocks to basically funnel them down to the central point. I don't know if that's how Slack does it or not. He might use the pressure plates and piston ones, no idea. But yeah, basically you funnel them down to a central point, and the thing with blazes is they naturally want to go downwards. Like those guys are as low down as they can go, and there'll also be some inside the lava because they're all done. We've got wither skeletons up there as well, and we've got wither skeleton over there as well. But yeah, blazes naturally want to go downwards. So you basically, if you funnel them and you push them to a point where they can go down, they will go down to the lowest point, and they'll make their way across. Like they'll push each other along like a funnel or a horizontal funnel. So you can basically get them to go naturally wherever you want them to go. So you can funnel them to like a point and then just have them all in on one spot and take them out and get many blaze rods, which is cool. Love the stuff you're working on, says Jibby Lotus. Thank you very much. Foxy, is your friend realm live? No, it doesn't start till next Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember which one I said I was going to do the stream on. But basically, I'm going to open it during that day. I'm going to play on it for a few hours and make a video, and people will be able to join at that point as well. And then in the evening I will be doing a live stream on it and getting on with some progress and stuff like that. So if you're not a member and you want to check it out, then you'll be able to check that out on the live stream. I think it's Saturday at 6 PM, but I might be wrong. It could be Sunday. And if you are a member, we'll be able to join from 12 PM, and these are GMT times, because that's where I live, mate. It's easier for me to do those times because I know what they are. So yeah, come along, check it out. It's going to be good fun. Groover Guy or Prowl have an awesome redstone, no slime blaze farm. No redstone, no slime blaze farm. I use in my world. That's cool. There's loads of different ways of doing things in Minecraft. That's one of the things I like about Minecraft. Now, the thing I don't like about Minecraft, one of the best things about Minecraft is the community and how everyone comes together to share ideas and create stuff, which is absolutely great. And that's the bit I like. I like coming together. I like creating stuff. I like coming up with designs that people can use. What I don't like is the snobbery of, oh, it's got to be the fastest, most efficient one ever, and people like, oh, your one could be better because it could do this, or could be better because you could do that. Look, at the end of the day, if you spent the time to design something and you're happy with it, then great, roll with it and just be happy with it. Don't let people put you down for it not being as good as someone else's. There's a lot of people don't watch everybody else's videos. I've made a few farms now which I'm really happy with, that I think are fast enough for me, that do a good job. And I get comments going, oh yeah, but so-and-so's done it faster, and if you do this, it'll be more efficient. And I just think, well, I haven't watched their videos, and I don't really care, because I'm really happy that I've created something that works. If you're looking to be the most efficient and get the most out of it, then sure, that's great. But those comments are generally, I think most YouTubers find those comments irritating, to be honest with you, when you go, oh, so-and-so's is better. So-and-so's is better, you should build theirs. And it's like, well, I don't want to do that. Like, when you've got advice to, oh, if you did this, then it will improve it, that's great. But if you're just going, oh, so-and-so's done it better, or so-and-so's is better, or this is rubbish because so-and-so did it, that's just annoying. Sunday the 2nd, says Mitz. I was wrong, it's Sunday. Sorry, mate, it's Sunday. We're doing it Sunday. Mitz says, she's in charge. Laura and Mitz, speak to them. They pretty much own my channel at this point between them. Because I'm bad at gambling. They both won 50% each off me in a game of cards. Not true, I'm lying. I do have to be a Discord YouTube. I have to be a Discord YouTube or patron to join the realm? Right, you do need to be on Discord, and you also need to be either my genuine friend or a long-term, basically someone with a friend rank, which is easiest to get by being a friend level patron, but that's not what I'm pushing for. And you also have to be over 18. So all over 18s. And if you're not over 18, or well, you've got to be able to prove you're over 18. Let's basically put it that way. Photo ID is required. So yeah, that's how you join. Hey, I'm new to the stream. How are you doing? What are you building? Sanjeev Paramas. I'm building a ridiculously big pointless wall to go around a blaze farm, which doesn't need to be there. So the short answer is we're building a blaze farm. The long answer is I'm building a stupid wall to go around the blaze farm that I wish I hadn't started. Well, I don't wish I hadn't started. I wish it wasn't quite so big. I've done it too big. I'm going to be honest. I made this wall too big, mate. And Owned Monster and Sanjeev have both followed as well. Oh, and yeah, that's all right. I thought I had another sub then. I've already read that one out. Can you do a Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga playthrough when it comes out? Absolutely not. No, I don't like the Lego games. Love the Lego movies. Lego games, I don't like them. They're all right. I find them really boring. My kids play them and they get me to play and I don't enjoy it. Not my type of game. Sorry. I do live streams on other games though, and I like to play ones that are new, that have a certain amount of hype around them. So feel free to suggest games, but probably not games that I've got no interest in. But thanks for the suggestion. That was really harsh response. I didn't mean to be harsh. It was a good suggestion, but no, I don't like the Lego games. I had the Lego Superheroes one, or was it the first Avengers one? It basically the ones with like Hulk and Spider-Man and Captain America. I think it was the first one that had those in. And what did I have that on? I think it came free with something. I can't remember what I had it on. And I played quite a lot of it, but it was annoying. I don't know. There was something about it I just didn't enjoy. It didn't click with me. I think it was the crafting in it, or like I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're good games, and they're nicely made and they're well put together. I'm not slating the game. I think the games are well done. It's just not something I enjoy. Lego and Star Wars, yawn, says Mumsy. I like both of those. I love Lego and I love Star Wars. I just don't like them together. Now, if they did a Lego Star Wars movie, that would make me happy, because I think the Lego movies are absolutely brilliant. I think they're so clever and so funny. The Lego Batman one's probably my favourite. It's so full on and fast paced and ridiculous. I love it. The Lego Movie 2 wasn't as good as the Lego Movie 1, but it was still really funny. But yeah, Lego Movie, the first one, it's just I still love that film. I think it's great. Was it Ninjago? What was the other one they did? The other Lego movie. That was okay as well. It wasn't as good, but that was quite good. Lego Star Wars free maker series. What? I'm confused. That's from Cricket Wise. So now that you can hear the music, how are you enjoying this music? It's more chilled out than my old stuff. I quite like it. Is it good? Is it a good use of my money, or is it a waste of money? What farm is this? Says Sherlock. Ages ago they wrote that. Sorry about that. It took me a while to get around to it. It's going to be a blaze farm, and my wall is only, well, it's less than half as big as it needs to be, and it's already massive. Oh man. Oh man. Yoda Chronicles. Short series. They're doing a TV show Lego competition on Fox with the guy who plays Lego Batman as the host. Oh, right, okay. Cool. Oh. And where's Slap? Why isn't Slap back yet? He's been hiding for a long time. I don't think he wants to help me build this blaze farm. He's done a runner. Oh no, Foxy again. He wants me to do jobs. I'll pretend I'm not here. Which is true. I do want him to do jobs. I like the music, says Dream MC. Thank you. Music is good, says Tej. Mumsy says, I like it. Nice and chill, Foxy. Thank you. It's very chilled, says Mitz. I enjoy the music. I like the music. But is it better than my old music? That's the question. Do you like it more or less? They're the questions. And I realise I'm carrying this andesite around with me that I'm not actually using, because I am dumb. Or running out of stone brick. I do have 10 bazillion stone at home though. The problem is it's just so far away down that tunnel. I don't want to go back. Hey Foxy, if I up my patron to friend level, is there any room on the server? Got accidentally whitelisted before. It didn't actually have the right permission to be there. Yes, I saw. I was actually really glad that you you basically were not a VIP or friend tier at the time, and I accidentally allowed it so that everybody could see the basically the whitelisting spreadsheet, which I thought was only accessible by the right people, which it wasn't, and you were able to join. And fortunately, you said thank you for letting me join in the chat, which allowed me to see I'd made a mistake and take you off the whitelist again. So I do apologise, and I'm sure you're kicking yourself now because it's your own fault that you you got found out. But it would have happened eventually anyway. It would have been. So it was yeah, nice of you to say. And there's no limit. They're a server at the end of the day. There's no limit. Now this one isn't going to be. It doesn't. The reason I'm doing this on the Friends one rather than the VIP one is because I'm hoping there will be less people on it. I don't want there to be a small amount of people on it, but it doesn't want to, you know, if there's 30 or 40 members, it's going to be too many. It wants to be a group of probably like 15 to 20 people maximum, really. Now, I'm not going to stop anyone that wants to join, and I know people will join and stop and not play, but it's going to be very close. There's going to be a lot of working very closely together in order to make it all work and in order to progress with it. So if there's too many people, running about, it's going to cause a problem. Certainly on day one, and even for the first few days, it'll be cramped if there's too many people. Let's put it that way. Can I suggest Knights of the Old Republic for a playthrough? It's old but an amazing game. I played it. I played all of those games. I really liked the Dark Forces and Dark Forces 2, Jedi Knight. They were really good. I started Knights of the Old Republic and it just didn't have the same feel for me. I didn't really click with it. It was a long time ago. It was when it first came out. As for playing old games, I'd love to, but they just don't get the support on Twitch and certainly not on YouTube, because obviously they're not being searched for or found. So it's a little bit of dead air really, streaming something like that. I'd rather leave my streaming to things that are more mainstream, that people are looking for, in order to obviously help grow my channel and also connect with people that are doing similar things, which is why I did the recent Jedi Fallen Order playthrough on stream. But it's a nice suggestion. I mean, I'd love to go back and play Dune 2. That's my favourite game in the entire world ever. I absolutely adored that game. And I would love to do a playthrough on that, but I just don't think there's anybody out there, maybe a handful of people that would enjoy it. Even my Jedi Fallen Order streams only got like 15 people on average actually watching per stream, which is, you know, it's okay, but it's not gonna really help me grow. Although we did get a few more people joining from that stream, which is good. But yeah, I think playing something that's so out of the loop and old like that, unless it's something that's got like Mario Kart or something like that that's timeless. You know, a game like that is always going to be entertaining for people because it's an entertaining game. But you've got to, for Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, you've got to A, be into Star Wars, B, be into watching people play like first-person shooters, and C, be into watching people play old games, which is not really everybody's cup of tea, I guess. I think I'll up the level in the morning. Can give you a message when I do to get the whitelist. Yeah, make sure you do. That's how it works. If you change your patron, I won't know. I do get like a notification sometimes, but Patreon's a bit picky when it sends me a notification. So it's best to always, if you do anything with your patron, or if you're pledging for the first time, is to message me on Discord. So first of all, I know it's you, because a lot of people sign up to Patreon, use their real name, and obviously on Discord they've got different names. I don't know who you are. I don't know that, you know, Sally Ann from Bristol is actually Dog Lover 1973. So, and I made all of those up, by the way, to hide your real names. But yeah, so yeah, always message me, because otherwise you're going to get left behind. And also, you know, be a little bit patient, because I do have other things to do. This isn't my full-time job. I do have work, so I don't always get to things straight away. So if you haven't been dealt with immediately, or even within like 24 hours, I do apologise. Things do get on top of me sometimes, but I will get caught up and I will catch up and sort you out. So you won't miss out. You'll get what you deserve, mate. Zero Cruel says KOTOR was the best, as in Knights of the Old Republic. It probably was. I probably didn't give it enough time, to be honest with you. It was a bit of a tricky transitional point in my life. I think it was around about the time I just had Jack, my son. I think he was just born at that point when that came out. So, you know, having a new child makes playing computer games pretty tricky, to be honest with you. So a lot of games that I really wanted to play at that point fell by the wayside. But then a lot of games also went downhill as well. Like, I went on from Dune 2 to Command and Conquer games, and I absolutely loved those as well. And then they all went like 3D, and it ruined it for me. I really liked the 2D version of those games, which is why I still really like Age of Empires 2 more than any of the other Age of Empires games, because it's still got that 2D feel to it, which as a top-down game is just so much more interesting than like, what are the new ones that they've got? Like the new Command & Conquers and those StarCraft, stuff like that. It's all weirdly 3D at a funny angle, and I just find it difficult. Let's put it that way. To be honest, Foxy, I would have watched those streams if it was Knights of the Old Republic, but that's me. I love that game. Fair enough. There will be people out there that would enjoy that. I'm sure there's plenty of people that enjoyed that, but I don't know. It's just, I suppose, if it was something that I really would like to do as well, then if there was enough people saying, yeah, do it, then I'd go for it. But it's because I never really like got on board with those games anyway, or with that particular game anyway, I guess. I mean, I'd go back and do the old Jedi Knights. They were amazing. but they just look horrendous now, and they play really badly as well. Another game that I absolutely loved, and I'd love to go back to it, but no one would probably even know what it was, let alone want to watch a playthrough on it. It's a game called Descent, and it was, you were basically a little spaceship going around blowing up robot alien spaceships in like underground caves on different planets, and it was so basic and simple, but it was one of the first 3D, like proper 3D games I ever played, and it was really good because I don't know, just something about it. I really liked that game. Does anyone remember? Oh, I love Descent, says Commander Kevin. OMG, I love Descent, says Override84. There you go. There's a Kickstarter for a remake of it. Well, they did a Descent 2 and it was rubbish. So hopefully they'll go back to their roots and do what they did in the first place, because the first one was good. I really liked the first one. Oh, and I didn't get the stream banner from Slack. Boo! No stream banner for Foxynotail. I love Descent growing up, says Glockstar. Good, I'm glad it wasn't just me. Hands up in the chat if you've heard of Descent. Not just played it, but if you've actually heard of Descent, the game. And the music in it was amazing. I loved the music in it. I remember I lived there. I lived in a little village at the time, and I must have been about, I don't know, 15, 16 years old, maybe younger than that, 13 or 14 when that came out. And there was another boy in the village who was a bit older than me, and he had a much better computer than me. His family was rich, and he had a really good computer. And because I was young and I wasn't very good at the game, and my family weren't into gaming at all, he used to come round and show me how to do it, and he'd do and so I'd be ringing him up almost every day saying, "Can you come round and help me with the game?" And he'd come round and he'd always bring his joystick with him. He had a really good joystick, and I didn't. I was using keyboard and mouse, and keyboard and mouse because of the way the game worked. Like, your spaceship didn't just go forwards, backwards, left and right. It also rolled and tilted and strafed, so there was a lot of buttons, and doing that on a keyboard was really hard. And it was before the days of analog controllers and stuff like that. There was no thumbsticks or anything back in those days, so it was it was tricky. Hey, stop. But it was good fun. We got a few hands up then. We got Override, Relic, Pons in Plays, Commander Kevin, Crania, Ravian, Crystal Cat, Granny T Fierce, Lawful Meteor, Glockstar, Hoagie Master, Binary Pop Hope, and Pocket Rocket all have heard of Descent, which, in the scheme of things, considering there's 150 people here, isn't that many people. So, you know, that's why I say probably not a lot of people would have heard of it. I was right. Well, quite a few, more than I expected, to be honest with you. I've heard of it. I played it keyboard only, says Commander Kevin. Clayers Food says, nope, but I'm slightly obsessed with Minecraft. And Crystal Cat says, Clayers Food, yep, I'm obsessed with Minecraft too. I think I am as well. There's something about it. I don't know why. I don't know whether you guys are getting the hint, but there's something about Minecraft. I'm just like totally obsessed with, mate. And sometimes it gets really bad, you know. Have you heard the thing on the news about like the Minecraft addiction, and a lot of kids are having to have like therapy and stuff because of the Minecraft addiction? I get that. I get addicted to Minecraft. I go to bed thinking about it. I'll stay up late watching live streams, or well, like live streams on demand, if you like, the ones that have already been on. I always watch certain people's VODs of their streams or their videos, and I go to work thinking about it, I wake up thinking about it, I go to bed thinking about it, and sometimes it really gets to the point where I'm like, geez, I'm thinking way too much about Minecraft. I need to pull myself away from it for a few days. So, yeah, it's good, but it can be bad. Anyone remember Street Sports Basketball was on C64? That was a great game. No, I don't remember that. Will you make a tutorial for the Blaze Farm, says Rockmancer? I don't know if I've already got one. I made this one on my original, well, the one I would make here anyway. I don't know what Slack's going to do. But the one I made, which I would do if it's up to me, is on my original Minecraft Bedrock series. So you can go and check that out now and see it. I don't know if I did a tutorial of it or not. I feel like I did, but I don't remember the tutorial off the top of my head. So yeah, there is a video out there of me making it. And it was unique. It was a unique design. I completely designed it all myself. I didn't copy anyone else's. And it worked really well. It was really, really fast. I think it was something like 30 levels in 2 minutes or something like that. I can't remember. I'm sure someone will remind me that used to play on that world with me. Mitz was there. She used to play. Don't know if she remembers that though. Necromancer says, Oh, sorry, that's not how you say your name, but I'm sorry. That's what it says to me when I read it. When done with Blaze Farm on the server, well, oh, am I going to make a tutorial for this one? Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I'm not really in the mood at the minute for making tutorials. I love making tutorials, but I've just had so much other stuff going on with Minecraft that I've not really been in the mood to do them. Which isn't to say that I won't do them, but I just had other things to do, you know, that I've enjoyed doing. Is there a reason for a perimeter is so much bigger than the footprint of the spawners? Yes, because I'm an idiot. That's the reason is literally because the area of Nether, the Nether Fortress was like this area, and as I was mining it out, a natural sort of shape appeared that was in the right place, and I went way too low down, and I went way too far across. But you know, why not? It's better to have more room than not enough, I guess. So yeah, this is way too big. Don't need all of this room at all. But I'm Foxynotail and I don't do things in half measures. As if you've seen if you've been you know, watcher of my channel for a while, or a fan of Truly Bedrock, or up to date with my streams, you'll know that when I do things, I like to do them properly, and which sometimes means doing it a little bit over the top, and unnecessarily, you know, pointlessly over the top. And we got a Jungle John has followed, and so has Tatum Games. Thank you very much. 13 minutes ago, that one. Sorry, missed you there. Didn't hear it in my ear, mate. Foxy Quentin Tarantino's his builds. What does that mean? Or does he go over the top? Not really a big fan of his either. I think he's one of these people that he's like a big like young teenager, isn't he? Everything's dead cool to him if it's got loads of blood and gore in it and violence. It's just like, well, there's more to life than chopping people's heads off. But fair enough. Each to their own. It's not like he doesn't have an audience. I really liked the film Django Unchained. That was good. I expected to hate it, but I really liked that film. But there's not many of his films that I like, to be fair. I'm certainly not a fan of and this is going to like wind any of the adult watchers in this stream up, but Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs, I thought was probably two of the worst films I've ever watched in my life. Couldn't be more bored watching those films. So apologies for not enjoying the same things as you, but everyone's got their own opinion. So sad, says Paulie. Sorry. Anyone hear about Kobe Bryant? What's that? Oh no, let's not get deep and meaningful in the chat with sad things. Let's keep it happy and joyous. And we got another follow from Solid Boomer. Welcome, Solid Boomer. I'm glad you're a solid boomer. Makes me feel like I'm in good company, because I'm a boomer. I don't even know if I am. Am I a boomer? I don't think I am I? I don't know, all that generation stuff. Dusk Till Dawn. I like Dusk Till Dawn, but that wasn't Tarantino, was it? He was just in that one. Was it him? Did he make that one? Desperado as well, actually. I really like that one. Dusk Till Dawn was okay. I was at the right age to enjoy that film at the time, I guess. I was young enough to appreciate the rudeness of it. But the Desperado, I think, if that type of film, I really like that one. But then I really like Antonio Banderas. I can't get enough of that guy. The Zorro films were two of my favourite films ever when I was growing up. I loved those films. Dusk Till Dawn was cuties. Okay, fair enough. Okay, it's done some good stuff. Well, it's all the same. It's all either westerns or samurais. That's all he does. No, he doesn't. He did that one, the World War II one with Brad Pitt in it. Oh, shut up. And Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. Oh, shut up. All right, fine. Gangsters, World War II, and westerns, and samurai. But apart from that, that's all he does. Oh, Desperado was one of my faves. Jesse B's here saying, oh, Desperado was one of my faves. Actually, I didn't realise it was you said it. I was just reading the text. Slacken axed Foxy just before he started streaming. He did. Chopped me to bits, mate. Jesse B. Is that a thing now? Have we got to do that every time we hear of Jesse B? How long, Jesse? How long have you got till you drop? I want to know. I want to know when this little girl is going to be gracing us with her presence and making you feel all kinds of tired and not like playing on Truly Bedrock for a while. You better keep up with it. If you miss one video, you're out, mate. Don't care whether you've just had a brand new baby. I've got no heart. If you can't, if you can't get at least one video out a week, you're out. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's called sarcasm, mate. The next QT film, Foxy, the Foxynotail experience. I'm due in May? Oh, man. That's a bad time to be due. Don't know why. JCB baby pull 100 bits for the date and wait. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Right, we're nearly at the top. We don't need to go too much higher than these things. And I know this wall design is probably the most boring wall design you've ever seen in your life, but we're keeping things simple, and we don't even need it. I could have just made the whole thing out of this stuff, but you know, I've put in a small amount of effort into the design of this. Very small amount of effort. It's a great time. Sucks to be preggos all summer. Yeah, I know, I was kidding. I was kidding. It is a good time of year to have a baby. Although I like, you know, my birthday's in the 3rd of July, which is pretty much smack on the middle of the year, which means it's good because you've got an equal distance between Christmas and my birthday. So I'm always half a year away from a celebration, which is nice. Where is Slack? Says Jibby Lotters. I know, right? Foxy Whisperer. What's that all about, Jesse? I'm confused. I'm picking up stream day in an hour, right? Says Silent. Oh, yes. Yes, you are. In fact, shouldn't it be now? Have I been 2 hours? No. Yeah, you're right. In an hour. Yeah. Yeah, I've been 1 hour. I'm so dumb. Hello, by the way, Silent. How you doing? Good 15 minutes by Slack. He does this to me all the time. He literally does this to me all the time. This entire thing that I did, that Slack said I'll be there in 5 minutes, right? All that tunnel and all this, Slack was going to be there in 5 minutes. Slack is like the most... He's lovely. I absolutely love him to bits. But he is not somebody that you can rely on to be there when he says he's going to be. I'm actually amazed he made Livestream day today, to be perfectly honest with you. I thought we were going to get, oh, sorry, I was asleep, or I was watching The Expanse, or I was in hospital with my neck. And they're not bad excuses. He always has good excuses. He has genuine reasons. But, yeah, for some reason, whenever I arrange to do anything with him, something comes up, and I'm like, oh, man. He's walking his babies. He's not. I bet he's gone to sleep. I bet he's gone to sleep. Or his like family will be making noise or something, or his neck will hurt again or something. There'll be something. There'll be a reason. I mean, sometimes it's horrible. Sometimes he's like literally passed out because of his health problems and stuff like that, and he's ended up waking up in hospital. So, you know, there are good reasons. I can't ever say he's given me a bad excuse. It's just unfortunate because whatever the excuse or the reason is, it means that he can't like let me know he's not going to be there. So I just sort of stand around doing jobs waiting for him to turn up, and then like being thoroughly disappointed after like a couple of hours that he's not shown up and gone, ah, well, maybe I'll catch him next time then. So if you're wondering why there aren't so many Foxy and Slab collabs recently, well, that's one of the reasons. It's not the only reason. I'm to blame a lot of the time as well because I have a busy schedule and a lot of things going on. Crazy says he went to bed early last night so he could watch The Expanse, so that was fun. The Expanse is really good. Really good. And Isu Gaming is subscribed. Thank you very much. And It's Rich Hart has also followed. Thank you very much, both of you, for the follow and the subscription. Really do appreciate it. Are you taking it to the ceiling, Foxy? I'm taking it probably about 5 or 6 blocks above the highest spawner, just so that there's room above it to create the funnel, because we'll need a couple of... But basically, the blazes will want... is it a 5x5 area around the spawner, like vertically and horizontally to spawn? Is it? I think it's 5x5. So really, I need to go give it an air gap of I think 4 or 5 blocks. I think. So I'm just going to go up a few blocks beyond it, and that'll do. Basically. JB says we need more Slack No-Tail streams. I know. Well, he was supposed to be doing this one with me. I did a little bit of his, and he was supposed to be doing this one with me. But he's wandered off. He wandered off, and he never came back. So, you know, if anyone can get hold of Slack and get him to come back, we've got an hour. But I know he's not his because he doesn't want to make this farm. He knows I'm going to get him doing jobs. Oh man! Oh man! Oh man, we're running out of... Oh man, not many stone bricks left. I got millions at home. Absolutely millions, but it's such a trek to go from here to go home. I don't fancy doing that at all. Looks more like 4 to 5 chunks. I would put my chunk bounds thing on and show you, but I haven't actually installed any of my resource packs on this computer yet. I'm running on a brand new computer that I got over a week ago now. I've had quite a lot of problems with it, to be honest with you, getting it up and running, and all sorts of issues with the BIOS and not reading external drives and stuff like that. But I pretty much cracked it now. The other day, me and Jack, or in fact, not yesterday, the day before, me and Jack were trying to play Civilization 6 multiplayer with each other, and mine just kept crashing. It just kept blue screen of death in, and it turned out that some of the drivers, the Asus, the Intel chipset drivers were causing problems. So I've had to roll those back to a different one, and that fixed that problem. So there's been all sorts of weird glitches and problems going on. I've had corruption as well, drive corruption, but I think that was the same thing. I think that was due to these chipset drivers just messing with my drives. And yeah, it's been absolutely fine since I've done those. So I can, but like, oh, what was really annoying, I got everything set up like really well. I got my OBS settings done, I got my streaming settings done, I got all my Minecraft settings plugged in, and all of my game stuff set up, and then basically it had a bit of corruption on some of the system files, so it didn't have to do like a restore or reboot or reinstall or anything like that, but it had to go, you know, sometimes when your computer starts and it says it's fixing the system files or something like that. It did that, and when it came back up, it had got rid of all my settings. Like all of my app data had been wiped, so I had to do all that again, which was annoying. But that seems to have fixed itself now as well. What is the specs? Says Retol. The specs is it's very good actually. I spoiled myself. I've been saving up a long time to do it, and I basically got it's a Intel i9 9900K processor, which is, unless you're going into like silly processor territory, I think it's the best commercial, or no, not commercial, what's it called, like standard processor you can get. I got the GeForce GTX 2080 graphics card. I didn't get the Super. I thought I had bought the Super, but it turned out in the shopping cart I hadn't got the Super, but that's fine because there's really not much in the difference between those. The Super is basically just like a minor update over this, and considering the price difference, it's not really worth it. 32 gigs of RAM, Asus Maximus motherboard, got an M2 hard drive. What else specs do you want to know? It's basically pretty good. Gotta go for a bit, unfortunately. Hope to catch the end, says Mitz. Okay, Mitz. Well, thank you for joining in so far. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Gotta love a new PC that has issues out of the box or build, says Izu. I know. I did build it myself, and it's always like a worry when you do your own self-builds and there's problems. Did I do something wrong? But I don't think I did. I've built enough of them now to know when it's an issue with it. And also, obviously, when things go wrong, everybody does it, don't you? Do a Google search to see if anyone else is having the issue. And there's quite a few people having the same issue. So I know it's not just me, which is always relieving. It doesn't help when, you know, you find there's a problem with some hardware that hasn't had a fix to it yet, because that's just annoying. It's like the bugs in Bedrock Edition, but at least you know that you're not on your own, which is good. My little girl says that the walls look amazing, says Jibby Lotters. Well, I'm glad that she does. And I'm glad that she has low standards, which is probably kind of why she enjoys my streams. If she does, I'm assuming she does. Happy anniversary, TB, says the Welsh person. Hope you all continue with the amazing content. So do I. So do I. I'm really enjoying Truly Bedrock at the moment. I feel like I'm a little bit behind. I had some amazing plans to start this new year with, and then like things with the new computer and everything slowed me down a little bit. The plans haven't changed. I'm still going to do them, but I feel like I'm running a little bit behind schedule with that. But I'm on it. I'm on it, guys. I got this. Don't worry. Don't panic. Oh, Slack's here. Is he in voice chat, though? Yes, he is. Hello, Slack. Welcome back. Where did you go, eh? What's your excuse this time? Mexico shut, was it? You had to go to Alaska for your coffee today.
It wasn't coffee. My family had cooked pork chops and mashed
food, you excuse. Fair enough.
How am I supposed to say no to food?
Fair enough. You're quite quiet
Foxy.
compared to my music. Hang on, I'm just going to turn you up. Go on, Foxy, what? What?
You remember when all this started a year ago? Like anytime I said I had to do something Minecraft related and anything like that, my family was like, "No, I need you to do this," right?
Yeah. What's the Wi-Fi password? Slack.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got woke up this morning. They're like, "Hey, stream day's today. You know this, right?" I was like, "Yeah."
You what?
I had breakfast made for me.
You what?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Since you started earning money, they've changed tune, haven't they? See, as soon as the green's rolling in.
In a way, yeah, in a way, and I'm not saying that in a negative way, but it's the truth. You know that. Yeah.
Well, it does make a world of difference, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah, it does alleviate a lot of stress. You know, it's fun to do all this, and if you can make a little money on the side, you know, to help things out, there's nothing wrong.
To support
with
yourself. I mean, that's your only line of income, isn't it? You don't have anything else. And you know,
this is my line of income. Yeah,
living with your family's great, but you know, feeling like you can't support yourself and you're living with your family doesn't make you feel great, does it? So, you know, being able to support yourself and being able to do those things makes you feel good. So it's great. It's really, really. Yep. I'm so proud of you, Slack, and I'm so proud of your supporters and the people that have helped get you where you are. It really does humble me to know that there's people out there that can really, really affect somebody and change someone's life so much for the better, because to be able to do the thing you enjoy to do.
They've changed my life already in ways that they don't even know.
Going back a year, the setup that you had, the lifestyle that you had, your mood, your outlook on life, it was you know, you were you and you were a great person, but you were a shell of what you are now, and it's fantastic. So
it's been an amazing year. It really has.
Big shout out to all of Slack's supporters and all of Slack's Discord group and his patrons and everyone else like that, and anybody that watches his videos. Huge thank you, because he deserves it more than most. The amount of effort and time he puts into it, and the things that Slack has to battle that nobody even knows about, you know, he deserves a lot more than that on most of the time. So yeah.
Yeah, preview the inside information there. Some things don't need to be known.
I'm not going to go into it.
I know.
But, you, Mr. Lizard. Where's my stream banner? Okay.
Oh yes, I'm coming. I was at my base when I logged out, and everything's a mess. And yes.
Give my stream banner, fool! I want my stream banner.
I'll kill you again. I'll kill you again. Except this time I'll come prepared with potions and stuff. I'm just saying.
Jesse B says the TB community are all amazing. Me.
They are.
Slay Spoo says shout out to Slack. Sorry, go on.
No, just the amount of support that they put out, and I'm not talking just with me, just with everybody in general. You know, I've seen them do it on many other people's streams as well. The community here is without a doubt the most giving community. I would have never thought in a year. You know, we started this all as hey, this might work.
Yeah.
I would have never thought in a year we would have been here.
Can you remember what I used to say to everybody though when we started? This isn't going to be just, you know, instant subs and like building your channel. You'll still have to work hard and do all the things you're going to do.
Oh yeah, and there's still tons of us on here putting in the ground. It's never been handed to us.
We all did like boost each other. It was amazing when TV even just starting off. It went crazy, and if it wasn't, it wasn't just us. It's the people that are watching that made it happen. Oh, and my goodness me! Sorry, Slack, cutting you off again. But
you're good.
Mark's just gifted another 5 tier 1 subs. Punchman,
like that.
Dr. Brian Fields, right, amazing sound, and killing it craft. All need to say thank you so much to Mark, as well as I do as well. Thank you so much to Mark. Wow. Thank you very much. Anyway, hang on. I interrupted you. Sorry about that, mate.
Force Foxy to a face reveal next, people. Come on, you can do it.
Hey, I put a poll out on my Discord. I said, people, do you want face cam? And it was overwhelmingly negative. People don't want to see my ugly face.
That's the people on Discord. Most of your Discord community, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, it's like mine. Most of them are there for your YouTube videos.
Well,
most of them are there. Ask chat. Ask chat. Foxy's like, don't you start this.
You can start if you want. I like to know what people want. You know, I'm all up for.
Hands up in Foxy's chat. Hands up in Foxy's chat if you think Foxy should do a face reveal. If he should do a webcam.
Doesn't mean I'm going to do it, but I would like to know what people think. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, you're all the ones that are here almost every stream, and I'm not saying nothing about the Discord community, you know? At the end of the day, it's got to be his decision, but what do you all think? Let's see if we get any hands up going on out there.
Got 3 hands up. Oh, we've got some weird yellow
Only
things.
if he wants to,
Bananas.
exactly, Kitsune. Only if he feels comfortable doing it. It's like I started doing it because I felt it would add to my streams. Because let's face it, you know, you all get me to talking, and I stop and I do stuff. I just stop. I do. It's how my streams work. And without that, when I would
there you go, look, Ponton plays, so I don't want to be disappointed by his face. Exactly. That is the reason why I don't want to do it. And it's not because that's not him going, oh, yeah, well, Foxy's ugly and I don't want to see his ugly mug. That's him going, I have this vision of what I imagine Foxy and his voice and his voice is to look like in my head. And I don't want that spoiling. And I have that the same thing with like celebrities and stuff like that.
I'll tell you all this. I had a picture of Foxy too. I've seen Foxy. He's seen me before I ever did the webcam.
We did face cam together the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, we do it quite often now. We were exchanging pictures long before webcam even became an option for either me or you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
and I'm beautiful.
Only for 40 million. Only for 40 million.
40 million channel points. Yeah, deal.
No, I felt that it could add to my streams, and I genuinely believe it does. I genuinely believe it does, because I have a tendency to stop and talk, and when the game goes dead, you know, there's still something going on. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it added to mine. It's just if you feel it could add to yours.
The thing is, Foxynotail was always supposed to be a character rather than me, but it's grown beyond that at this point now, and it's becoming in such a. I'm not saying, oh, like I've hit the big time and I've got millions of subs or anything like that, but there's the size of what I feel coming back from the community is way bigger than I ever expected it to be. In fact, I never expected to do anything. So, you know, I got to consider things from a different point of view from what I used to consider. My mindset has to grow with the audience and the channel. So I'm always open to things. But I don't want to take that away from people, what they created in their heads for that character. Like on the other,
but I had you pictured a certain way too.
I'd really like to just set up a whole new channel without anything to do with Foxynotail and not tell anyone about it and do stuff that I wouldn't do on my Foxynotail channel and worry about things like family friendly and stuff like that. But I wouldn't do that. That's not me. But you know, I gotta bear in mind what people want. I've seen Foxy Place. It looks like a picture into look, says Wraith.
True, but at the same time, you got to do what makes you happy too. You know, what makes you comfortable. Because at the end of the day, like you're trying to make a living at this too. Granted, you've got a good job. You know what you do, but if you can eventually turn a hobby, a passion, something like this into something you love, you do good at video editing, everything like that. Yeah, you want to, you know. But at the end of the day, you don't want it to feel like a job that you absolutely hate to go to work to. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's the other side of things. Doing a face cam, especially when you're not confident with your appearance, like me, I don't want to feel like I'm having to put on a show, you know, having to do my hair. Not that there's much hair to do. And
why do you think I wear a hat?
Well, exactly. I would have to do the same because I wouldn't feel comfortable, and like worrying about. I've never ever been into fashion. You know, fashion doesn't interest me in the slightest. I wear what I feel comfortable in. And everybody says, oh, you know, where did you buy your clothes from? But like, oh, well, you know, why don't you buy yourself some decent clothes? I don't look like a tramp or anything like that, but it's just like, I don't care. I don't care what I wear. As long as I'm warm and happy and comfortable, what the hell does it matter what I wear? So,
what celebrity do I think he looks like? I can't nail it to a celebrity. No, sorry, no. I can't nail it to that. He honestly, if he wears a baseball cap, no, I can't say the person's name. I used to work with a guy when I worked at Blue Beacon who was, well, I won't even say his rank or anything like that. He looks almost identical to him. almost identical.
Marcus, oh sorry.
Identical.
Clay has cheered 50 bits, by the way. I just have to say, do a shout out and go gift us follow. Thank you very much for both of those. And up at the top of my chat, it's about to disappear. Bearded Oracle says, what's the specs of the PC that runs the server and how many mods and players do you have? Don't have any mods. Players, we have the TB players, which is however many TB players there are. And in terms of the specs, it's about 7 years old now. But the server CPU in it is still used in common dedicated servers today. It's an Intel Xeon 1230 version 2, I believe, with 16 gig of RAM and an SSD, and it's just running Windows 10. Windows 10 Professional. So sorry.
I just went to 32. I just went to 32.
I got 32 on my new one. Makes no difference
amazing.
whatsoever.
Well, it does for mine. It does for mine. It cut my render time. Well, that
render time,
graphics card. It cut my render time down from, like, if I go to render a 30-minute video, I can render it in 8 minutes now.
Pontin Play says, see, I imagine Foxy with black hair quiff, so that's ruined. Thanks, Foxy. What's ruined? I see, because I said there's not much hair to brush. I've still got a quiff. I've got hair. I'm not bald. Although I am considering shaving my head because I hate my hair. I have got a natural, like a quiff or cow flick thing. What they call cow flick, the quiff thing.
That can work with you. That can work with you, shaving your head. Yeah.
I don't know. I got a funny shaped head, so I don't think it would.
Really? Have you seen me? Okay, I got this watermelon.
Yeah, but yours
head.
fits your size. Like you look.
Because I've got a beard to hide my face.
Why is my lights not lining up on this side? What?
Bedrock edition.
What makes things uneven? No.
I
imagine that to be one reason why Exumavoid refuses to do a face reveal. Why? Because he's bald.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, I've done it wrong here. Oh man, I must have done 4 over that. Did I do 4 over that side?
How have you got stuff done in your stream?
Because I'm not lazy like you.
I'll shoot you off.
I don't spend all my stream burning dark oak and naming honey blocks.
People what they want. That's what they want.
That's Brian Field says, I started shaving my head in the spring. It took me a few years to work up the courage, but now I love how it feels and looks now. Yeah, I just don't. Mine, you can't style it. So again, it's a little bit like my fashion. There's nothing you can do with mine. It doesn't. It just doesn't sit right. So I've tried over the years. I've had curtains. I've had it shaved. I've had it short on the sides and long on the top. I've had it long on the top and short. You know what I mean? I've tried, and there's nothing. So I just get to the point now where I was like, let's just shave it. But my kids hate it. I have shaved it once before, and my kids went mental and told me I'm not allowed to do that ever again. But I probably feel more comfortable doing that, to be fair.
That's great. That's great. Low maintenance, shave your head. Hey, that's how I usually do it. Either my hair is really long or I shave it all off. One of the two. Like it'll come a day where I go to stream and it'll be like, Slack, you have no hair. Yeah, that happens.
See, people are saying low maintenance, shave your head. See, I already have low maintenance hair. I shampoo it and then I just sort of run my fingers through it and that's it. That's all I do. I don't comb it or brush it or blow dry it or anything like that. I'm just like, yeah, that's done. Job's a good one. Jack, Slack, it's not your stream, yet you're standing around doing nothing, my friend.
Yeah, we're having a good time. I'm amazed I'm still baffled at how you work and stream at the same time. I don't understand how you do this.
Multitasking, Slack.
I bet you somebody, if I were to ask, would be like, burn some dark oak right now. How much?
Jesse B says, lol, I always pictured Foxy blonde. I have been blonde. I went through a phase when I used to have long hair and I used to go to Cornwall. I used to do a lot of surfing. I used to work on the beach, and a lot of people down there used to have like bleach blonde hair or like parts of it blonde, like highlights and stuff like that. And I used to do it myself. And one time I did a pretty good job of it and it looked quite good. And then another time I thought I'll do the whole lot, but I didn't leave the bleaching quite long enough, and it came out not good.
Maybe this is what happened to your hair. I mean,
it came out not good at all. I looked like I had. It wasn't orange, but it wasn't yellow either.
You don't have no more stone bricks down here? Goodness
no,
gracious,
I've run out of
Foxy.
stone bricks. Like,
do I have any on me? Let's see. me check my ender chest.
Carrot top. No, I'm not a carrot top. No, I just have what I would refer to as standard brown hair. Standard brown. Nothing exciting about it, just brown. Relatively dark brown. Depends. If I go in the sun, it goes really light. But if it reacts really well to the sun. If I stay in the sun, it goes very, very light. If I spend a lot of time indoors playing Minecraft, it goes pretty dark.
Yeah, your vacation photos that you sent, yeah.
I don't have too much grey hair yet, which is good. But I think I'd probably rather have grey hair than thinning hair, and I do have thinning hair, which is not something I like to admit. But, you know, such is life. It affects some of us, it affects not some others. Again, another reason for me wanting to shave it.
Okay, nether brick. You have no stone bricks. I'm gonna go back and get some stone bricks.
I have a giant nose. Takes up most of my face, to be honest. In fact, my eyes are so small compared to my nose. I have to look round it, which is.
Please, my nose is bigger.
No, I don't have a big nose. I'm kidding. I've got an average nose. Once my gym teacher said that my eyes were too close together and I looked shifty. Which was really nice for a teacher to say. Really filled me with a lot of confidence during that gym class. So you can't trust people with your eyes is too close together. I'll never forget that. How about your race, Foxy? I agree on thinning hair versus grey. Yeah, but I'm sure if we were grey, right, and we'd be saying, I wish I'd had thinning hair rather than grey hair. I think it's one of those things, the grass is always greener on that one.
I don't know.
I've realised I'm not making this particularly spawn-proof up here.
Good talk. Good talk, Foxy.
Crazy request. Could you put a live space on top, like plant some trees? Would look cool in the nether. Could do that. We're actually going to be doing that as part of our big nether project, though. At some point, we're going to be bringing the biomes from the overworld to the nether. So I think we'll save that for that. But nice idea. Thank you. Rose Power says, at Snowy O'Demo, I've forgotten that these were on. Mind you, I only just woke up. I don't know what I've just missed there. Doesn't make any sense. Grow your hair long and don't hate your hair, says Jack Russian. It's difficult to grow my hair long at my age. The sides and the back grow long. The rest of it just sort of does its own thing. It's like, I think I'll stay this length.
Oh, dear God. Oh, my God. I can't fly down this tunnel.
Whereas at the other end of life, you know, I'm at that age where nose hair has started to do a thing of its own and eyebrow hair. Like, why? Why all of a sudden do you get to a certain age and your nose hair goes, I think I'm going to start growing now. I've always stayed at a perfect length you've never had to do anything with. But now I'm going to grow 3 millimeters too long. So
and then one day all of a sudden you get grandpa eyebrows, right?
Yeah. Like, just, for me at the minute, it's just the odd one. The odd one is like slightly too long, which is fine because I don't have particularly thick bushy eyebrows anyway. So it's just you don't really notice it, but it's so weird. Like, why?
Yeah, you and your squinty eyes, squinting on people, right?
Squinty eyes. Lol, a foxy mullet. I haven't had hair since I was 17, started losing it at 15. A lot of people do. My best friend's uncle, he lost his hair when he was 16. He was like completely bald by the time he was 18. You know, it just happens to some people. And I think stress had a lot to do with it as well. I put a lot of pressure on myself when I was younger. I had a lot of bad times with relationships and things like that. I don't think that helped at all. But I've kind of gotten over all of that now, so which is good. I really struggled when I was at school with confidence, really badly actually, to the point where, I mean, I didn't realise at the time, which is a strange thing. I felt like I didn't have any friends, and I believed that everybody didn't like me, and I was always worried about what people thought and whether people liked me. It turned out, like hindsight, looking back, I had loads of friends. I just didn't realise. But because of that, I never kept in touch with any of them, so I never continued. Like, all of those friends that I used to hang out with still hang out with each other now, and I can't get back into that group now because I've been away from it for too long, which is a shame. But then on the other side of things, you know, I've got different sets of friends now, I guess. So it's weird.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, it is. You know, it's one of those things. Like I've said, you know, and it's nothing against my real life friends, but like they don't acknowledge my existence unless they want something, and I hate that. That's what I love about online friendships. You know, you just take people at what they say, what they do. If you don't want to deal with people that day, guess what? You don't have to go online that day. It's not like a random friend's going to show up at your house that you don't want to see. You know what I mean? No, I'm not saying that in a negative way. I mean, it's like if I had, and I've literally had the situation come up where, you know, we had a dog get sick here a while back, and I won't say who or anything like that, but the dog had to have surgery. The dog had to have surgery, had to have emergency surgery, found out that she had a cancerous tumor. And if I'd called my real life friends, nothing would have come of it. Nothing would have come of it because they would have had nothing to gain from it. Yeah. And somebody anonymously, sorry, I can't say that word, sent me the money from online. Just by talking. You know, I wasn't asking, but it just rebounds. It just.
I know what you mean.
The people, it's hard to put it into words. You know, the community here, you just take people at what they say and what they do. You know, it's. Yeah. There's no, hey, I want this, hey, I want that. You know, and I've made that clear all along. You know, the money's a bonus. I won't deny that the money helps, but it's not about the money. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, it's like, I know you've had it. You've had somebody who's signed up either via Patreon or something like that, and they think, hey, I gave you $5, I own you. No, you don't. No, you don't. You know,
because anything like that is massively appreciated. Absolutely, 100%. So going back to friends, though, I mean, relying on friends, like, not on the internet, I completely agree with. I don't. There's only one person. I know he's been my best friend my entire life, and we've known each other since we were 2 years old. We grew up together. We used to go on like holidays together as family holidays and stuff like that. And if I rang him up for anything, he would literally do anything for me. He would drop down dead for me if I asked him to, and I'd do the same for him. And there's been so many times, like when we were young and in our teens, and we go on nights out, and I'd maybe had a few too many drinks and got into a bit of trouble. I've never fought anyone. I don't fight people, but I used to wind people up a bit because I'm not very good at having a drink, which is why I don't really drink now. And he used to step in and help me out and protect me, to the point where a couple of times he got quite badly hurt, like standing in to help me. And I could always, and I still can always, rely on him. Now, I hardly ever see him. I see him maybe once every couple of months, but it's enough to know that he's there.
Is that supposed to be stone now?
No, I don't really care. I just using what I've got.
Stone brick to...
Yeah, well, that stone brick line needed finishing, and maybe we can put another trim of stone brick in there now. What have we got going on in chat? Because I've been ignoring it for a while. Jack Russian says, I started losing hair at 20 when I was in the army. Super Logan Utah, this conversation exactly why I'm in TB. Super fan, howdy y'all. Amanda Kevin says, my marriage to my ex turned my beard grey. It can do that. It really can. 2 kids and a wife turned my beard grey, says Paulie. Clay's Food says, I thought about streaming from my clay studio, but I hate the sound of my voice. That's something really easy to get over. I used to hate the sound of my voice. Just keep listening to yourself. Record yourself and listen to it. Record yourself, and soon it disappears. That feeling just goes. And especially once you've done it a couple of times and other people aren't completely repulsed by you, you know, if you realise that people aren't throwing up in their mouths when they're listening to you, you can get that level of confidence and feel good about your voice. So yeah, don't worry about that. Just do it. Just do it. JSB says, I've yet to find a grey, but I'm sure I'll get one. I'll be grey soon after. Well, the thing is about babies, Jesse, as I'm sure you well know, babies, you should have the best hair out of anyone going on the stream at the minute. All the hormones and revitalising hormones going through your hair right now. I bet it's shiny and long and thick. I bet it's been growing well faster than normal. I bet your hair looks amazing right now. What else we got going on? Minecraft Dude 11 says, at school for some reason there is someone that always reminds me of you. Still don't understand why. I imagine you as him even though he is much younger. Fair enough. We get things like that. And that links back to, you know, what I was saying about when people create their own ideas of you. There might be somebody in your life or your past or someone you've seen on TV or just, you know, an amalgamation of lots of different people that your brain puts together to create what you think I look like and act like, or what I might be like in real life, you know. So to have that spoil could either be a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. For me, I think I would be disappointed, but other people might be happy about it, might be relieved. But then you could also be like, I really want to know what that guy looks like. I really want to know what that guy looks like. And then it's a bit of a letdown because that anticipation all of a sudden is like, oh, is that really what it looks like? That's nothing special, nothing exciting. You know,
because people get this image of what they think. It's like I had an image of you built up in my head, and then when I even told you, you know, because I sent you a picture, and then you said, "Hey, one," you know, because we were just chatting. I was like, not what I expected.
Same for you.
Not when I had pictures at all.
But now you are. The thing is, there's that argument, but then you are you, and I couldn't imagine you looking like anything else now that I've actually seen you. So
yeah.
You know, it was, you ruined what I thought of you, but it didn't make me go, oh, I preferred what I thought of you. It just became you, which is great. But then I wasn't invested in Slack the character, the storyteller, it's just you. You know, your character isn't. It's you, isn't it? It's a reflection of you. Whereas Foxynotail is cheeky and mischievous and not really a reflection of me, I guess.
Well, yeah, what was it? It was in the middle of the summer. I can't remember what I was doing. I was doing something. And I recorded that clip on my phone and sent to you. Because we were joking that day and you were talking, I was making reference to the video. Like, oh, you look cold, sir. And I was like, yeah, with all this sweat running down me. Remember? Because it was like 110 degrees out of sweat. And I recorded that clip of me saying that.
Oh, hang on, Slack. Like, this one must be smooth stone.
Fine. You were like, yeah, that doesn't match your character. That voice, I don't affiliate with that face, you know?
Yeah.
Well, sorry, that's the face that goes with that voice.
What have we got going on now? Punt in Play says, okay, guys, I was thinking about this the other day, but at what age did you stop caring what others thought of you? For me, it's about 20. 30, and a few people I spoke to said the same thing. You hit 30, and all of a sudden, not for everybody, but for a lot of people, you just have this, well, whatever. Yeah, you know, it just, all of a sudden, things like that aren't a priority to you anymore, and you just develop overnight this end. It's almost like, you know, when you're a kid and you think, oh, you know, when I grow up, and you've got that expectation of at some point in your life you're going to grow up, but it never comes. You're always just still that kid that is looking forward to growing up, or, you know, hoping growing up doesn't come too fast in some cases. When you hit 30, it happens. You wake up one day and you're just like, I have different ideas on this now, and it's really interesting. I've got no more smooth stone, Slack.
No, I didn't bring smooth stone with me. I went and got do I got any smooth stone? Hold on. No, I don't. Oh, sorry. No, wait.
Jesse B says, yeah, my hair's been so thick and shiny lately, it falls out soon after birth, though. Ah, well. Use it, have it right, you can. Commander 7 says, race 1981, I have about 3 friends that would bring a shovel and an alibi. So what are we building, or is it a surprise? Double blaze spawner.
There's smooth stone there. I don't know. I had that I don't care attitude. I got that a little bit earlier. I got in trouble when I was younger over something stupid, and my mom caught me doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing, blah, 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 blah. And I got the whole, I'm very disappointed in you speech, okay?
Yeah,
you know the speech. Oh, I'm very disappointed in what you did. Anyway, about 2 weeks later, I caught my family doing what they were disappointed in me over. And I turned it around and used it directly back on them, so yeah. I'm very disappointed in you. Well, I'm disappointed in you.
Oh, hang on, we've got a few here. Granny TV says, oh please, one YouTuber I thought from the sound of his voice was going to be an old froggy type, and I saw him and dropped. He was cute and young. Kitsune says, just personally, I feel better able to connect to a person who I can see. Yes, I agree with that, but would you feel better connecting to the actor that plays Bart Simpson, or Mickey Mouse, or one of your favourite cartoon characters, or the cartoon character? That's my point, is that my character has always been a character rather than a person, but now I'm doing streaming and I'm interacting more with the audience. It's becoming less of a character and more of a person, which is why we're discussing the whole face cam thing, because things have changed effectively.
That brings up an interesting point. Yeah, that brings up an interesting point, because there's some people who do good at voice acting but just don't do good on live acting. There are.
Yeah.
There are genuine actors out there who do really good as voice actors, but in live action movies and stuff like that, you're just kind of like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
To each their own. Yeah, I mean, that is a true thing.
What else we got? Jesse B, benefit of people knowing what I look like straight away. I really get, I thought you'd look different comments. Yeah, well, there's always that. Night Owl, I had a fun experience at work recently. I was bringing on TB and my headphones popped out. Right at the Foxy intro, my co-worker looked at me and went, "You watching Foxy? My kid loves him." Amazing. That's fantastic. I'm famous. Sorry, Slack, what you were saying?
Oh, no. I was looking at one of the comments up there. Sundown said, Slack, your thoughts on turning 30. My thoughts on turning 30? Nothing but a number.
Well, apparently, Clay's food has been banned from using foul language by Streamlabs, and 7 of his messages have been deleted. What did he say? I want to know what he said. Oh, Streamlabs, you're so mean.
I can see what he said.
What did he say?
I don't associate your voice with your avatar. Not all the time, because you're not always in character. That's why I don't know why.
Wow.
But that's what he said, and that's what the bot grabbed him for. He was only timed out for 1 second, which is very weird.
Yeah, but it deleted 7 of his messages. A new subscriber! Jackie Wang, 5 followed. No, it's a... Oh, is that a YouTube subscriber? Was that one? Was it red?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I don't know why it's still... I can't turn it off. I've told Twitch I don't want it. I've turned it off in the alert box, but it's still like, "Hey, someone from YouTube." No, mate. What we got? Pontin says, for me, it depends on the game and the type of creator. Like you said, Slack is just him, so Facecam works. But for me, Foxy's all about the story and the playing characters, so it wouldn't work and take away from the videos. Yeah, videos, one thing, I guess. But what about streams? Would streams be different, or is that all part and parcel of the same thing? And if you saw it in the streams, would it affect the videos?
Well, it's not like you break out in Chuck or anything, or you don't break out in Mr. Onion on stream or anything like that, you know?
Yeah, that's true. But I often like to go and play, you know, Big Chicken here, just leaning over from Foxynotail chair. Hello, how's things going? I have popped in to say hello. I'm going away again now. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for it. See you later, Big Chicken.
Y'all think that's funny? Y'all think that's funny? You should be there. Like when we do some of those skits. Like, it's hard to keep composure with him switching from voice to voice and staying in character, jumping from keyboard to keyboard. Like, the scenes that we've used, that we've put out, most of the time, I don't even cut them because they're that good. He's good at jumping from character to character. He really is. It's so hard. I have to mute my mic sometimes just not to crack out laughing. Really
hang on, guys. Mr. Barbecue's just walked in the room. How you doing, Mr. Barbecue? You alright, mate? How's the live stream going? Yeah, it's going pretty well at the minute. We're just building the blaze spawner. Oh, mate, that sucks. I'm going back to being a wandering trader. Alright, mate. See you later. Bye.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
See, that just wouldn't work on a webcam, would it? It wouldn't work at all. No. What we got? Mark subbed at tier 1 for 4 months. Foxy Facecam would be hilarious to watch the faces from different characters. Mark, what I don't understand with that is, you've like gifted 1 million subs to everyone else. Why didn't you have one for you? I mean, you do now.
No, he has. That's his 4-month streak there. He's 4-month streak.
Right, yeah. Yo, sorry, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Shut up then.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
Look, I don't understand all this clever twitchy shenanigan stuff. You know what I'm like. I'm so dumb.
Goodness gracious. Right, this next one's stump breaks, yeah. Smooth stump break.
Pontin says, for me, it would affect the video because then I would just imagine you doing all the voices, but that's just my view. Yeah, exactly. I understand. I get you. I'm feeling you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
No, it wouldn't affect nothing.
Yeah, so Slack's got first-hand experience at it not affecting things, but then we all react to things differently, so... I imagine, you know, you've seen ventriloquist, right? And you've seen them doing the ventriloquism. The ventriloquism with the dummies, and you know it's them doing it, but you still look at the dummy like it's talking, right? So there's that argument to have as well. So I don't know, it's such a tricky one.
So are you trying to say that if you were to do face cam and stuff like that, you'd have to get some dummies and you would talk to them?
I considered like at one point doing it, but instead of it being my face, just being like one of Oliver's monkeys, like because he's got puppet monkeys, and just having them just sat there like looking into the camera while I'm like playing Minecraft. which I thought would be really funny. But I realised that would be very difficult to do. Hey Foxy, is it you that does Big Chicken and Mr. Barbecue and Chuck? Says Foxy Lofty. No, it's
they're
not.
characters.
Absolutely not. Look, I'll prove it to you. Look, me and Chuck are going to speak at the same time. Okay, you ready? Say okay, Chuck.
Okay.
Right, see, we spoke at the same time. Chuck, say yeah.
Yeah.
See? Okay, well, okay, yeah, he spoke after me. We'll do it together. On the count of 3, Chuck, say okay.
Okay.
No, on the count of 3, Chuck.
Yeah.
No, on the count of 3, say okay. 1, 2, 3, okay.
Yeah.
You said the wrong one, Chuck.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say okay?
Okay.
No, after 3.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, man. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
No, I didn't say it this time. Oh, man, it's too hard. I don't know. You'd have only got one side of that slack because you're not listening to the stream.
I know where Chuck's voice came from.
Yeah, from Chuck. He's standing behind me.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It's you, Foxy, says Foxy Lofty. It's not me. Lies.
Yeah. Okay.
You never believe me, Lofty.
Oh, look at that! Jess out there with the cheer. 500 bits, man.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. And Davey3636 has followed, and Eric Lopez has followed as well. You guys, you're all amazing. Thank you so much, and thank you very much, Jez, for the many bits, many bits. I do like bits. And Slop How has followed. If you're not followed, by the way, and you don't know what following does, basically, if you're enjoying this live stream and you like this sort of thing, you want to see more, by following, you may get a notification every time I go live. And I say maybe, it's a bit like YouTube. Sometimes you don't, sometimes you do. And it just helps, you know, so you don't miss out on things. So, yeah, definitely would recommend, if you're not already, then following, because who wouldn't want to see this level of gold in their inbox every day? Or 3 days a week, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's gold, isn't it, Slack? It's gold. Yes, Foxy.
Go.
Right, Foxy.
I reckon it is there, Foxy. This is some gold you got going on today.
Told you. Even Slack agrees. Necro says, I will be back. Okay, bye. Even if it was Foxy, he wouldn't know the difference between his personalities. True.
They're characters, not personalities.
Slack says it was Foxy that does Chuck Big Chicken, and Mr. Onion says Lofty. No, he didn't. Wow, looks great. Sneakily watching, says Distracting by the Shiny. Yay, fool's gold, says Wraith. What? Right, guys, peeps, and stuff like that. I have, in 2 hours, created what I could only imagine is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life. To me, it resembles the greatness of maybe something like the Sistine Chapel, you know, Michelangelo. It is... Oh, Slack, what's that upside down block up there? You've ruined the entire thing. You're fired. Look, that's definitely you. That one up there with the stone brick.
I wasn't even over here yet.
Yeah, go fix it.
Over here yet.
I can't believe you've done that.
You go.
You've ruined live stream day for everybody. I hope you feel sorry for you, ashamed. And... Oh my goodness.
I have a bow. Just saying.
I've had a really good time today. It's been a really good time, really good fun stream. I've really thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope everyone else has too. But it is just about time we started wrapping up and heading over to Silent Stream. We've got 10 minutes left, which means we've got just enough time to get our stuff together and get back.
And burn some dark oak.
But no, not burn some dark. No, we're not doing that, Slack. That's naughty. I've had words about this before. We're going to head back to the place where we need to go.
I'm going to go burn some dark oak.
We're going to pass the stream back onto Silent. I don't know where he wants to meet us, but we also need to just hover over the TB voice chat Discord and just make sure that he's not in there, because we'll need to meet up in voice chat with him, I imagine, for a few minutes. So we can pass over. And I've lost the channel. There it is. Right. Let's get the banner. We did the banner. And yes, I got it with my sword, because that's what foxes do. Let's go, Slack. Let's leave this Sistine Chapel of Doom and let's go and head back down that janky corridor all the way back to...
Yeah, I can't fly down that tunnel.
It's pretty snazzy, Foxy, says Womez. Thank you. I think so too. Burn a giant witch hut. Is that what Slack says? Says Dr. Brian Fields. I think it is. Let's go do it. Let's turn fire tick on. I can do that because I'm sat next to the server. And let's go set fire to it. Good idea.
That would be the end of a very good friendship. I'm just saying.
When I fly down here, I'm not actually hitting the wall, yet the game thinks I'm hitting the wall and throws me to the side. It's very annoying.
Yeah, it does that to me constantly too in this tunnel.
Which is why we need to widen it, but you were lazy and couldn't be bothered earlier. Blaming it on block life.
2 inches away from the server.
I'll have you know, it's a good 3 feet away. Oh, I left my inner chest and I've run out of rocket Slack. Slack!
Oh.
Wait, I'm only halfway.
Here we go. There you go.
Sistine Chapel of Doom. Wormers. No more Foxy Stream Zone. Absolutely amazing fun, man. Did the patron thing. Though you don't get creepers in the nether, but that did actually make me worry then. That really did.
They do, Yeah, they do that and you're like, what just happened?
Yeah, thank you, whoever that was that did that. Who was it? Come on, own
Cookie
up.
Clown.
Cookie Clown. Is that for me, that ender chest? Thanks, bud.
Yeah, go ahead. I got like 30 of them.
Let's go! Thank you very much.
Thing you just bounced off a wall again.
I got Slack to jump on another game with the creeper noise. Yeah, if I heard that creeper noise, in fact, I think someone did while I was doing Boneworks in VR, and it made me jump.
Yeah, they got me on 7 Days to Die with it. I was like, really? Really? Just really?
The world's longest tunnel of doom. You can have creepers because they've had portals killed by them. That's true. Very true.
There's a wall there.
Watch out for that wall. There wouldn't be one down there though, because there's no portal anywhere nearby. Right, I'm going to go over to the shopping area, where I'm assuming that's where I'm going to meet Silent. I've no idea. There's no one in the voice chat yet. It's not about, but we can go have a look. If no one was here during the stream earlier, where we saw the moon rock, another moon rock fell during live stream day, would you believe, and smashed up the shopping area. I think did it happen during Tiz's stream? I'm not sure. No idea.
Must have. We're gonna have to investigate the moon. There's just no way around it.
I think we should just ignore it.
I can build another rocket.
It didn't happen.
No, I can build another rocket and we can go back to the moon, or back to the moon, to the moon. We haven't been there yet.
Well, if you're going to build a rocket, and I need to develop some kind of even better spacecraft than you, then, and I now declare a space race between me and you, I'm going to be first to the moon.
No. Listen. What? We build a rocket, and if that doesn't work, we can do a time machine and go back in time and see what happened to the moon.
I've done time travel. I'm not doing it again.
But Foxy, think of how much fun that time machine was.
No, we've done time travel. I'm not doing any more time travel. Time travel is right out. Right, a quick look at the chat then. Tej has cheered 100 bits. Thank you very much. The Cookie Clown has followed. Raven Mad Hatter said, someone said you wouldn't. Ask Slack if he has the banner. Burn the Giant Witch Hut. Thank you for following. Oh no, we've read all of these. What else we got? I got Slack to jump because another. I've read that one. Oh, you can have Creeper. No, I've read that one. Oh, we don't have a load of chat, Slack. I'm watching you, says Darrow Game Boy. Well, thank you. Hashtag blame Slack. RIP Shopping District. Thanks for the stream, Foxy. Time travel. No! That's how he got me. I was standing still, not looking. You meanie! Oh, you meanie. That was so mean. Someone said, it brings a tear to my eye. I don't know what that was about, but somebody, a lovely box, Foxy. I think that was talking about my the Sistine Chapel that we made. Cranius is amazing. Someone said it was looking good. Oh, there it is. Milnsey said looking good. So thank you. Thank you for your kind words. Great live stream day. Happy anniversary, man. Can't wait for the next one. Me neither. If we can get to 2 years, that'll be absolutely amazing. And don't forget, everybody, Season 2 starting on February the 14th, 2020. Tune in for that. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm not supposed to say that, mate. No, take that back. It's Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yeah, Valentine's Day. What?
Really? I'll kill you.
Saka, look at these boxes.
Kill you.
Many diamonds again. What? Why are you killing me now? Wait, it is, says Wonky Dude. No, it's not. I did it. I said it in the chat in, was it Killer's stream earlier? Killer and Jesse were talking. I was just like, hey, don't forget, Season 2, February the 14th. What a troll. Oh, was it? Yeah, it was. Absolutely was a troll. We're not doing season 2 in February. We've all got way too much to do. It'll be probably March the 14th. No, I'm kidding. We don't actually know. We haven't decided. We are still we have talked about it. We've had our meetings and we've had our group chats and we've talked about it. And don't forget what I said about at the beginning of this. Oh, there's more diamonds in here. The very beginning of this stream, we were talking about merch, the Truly Bedrock merch. If you are interested in Truly Bedrock merch, as I said earlier, if you are, we are thinking about doing it. All profits will go to charity. We won't touch any of the money ourselves. It's not for charity. We're not doing this to try and raise money for a charity. We just want to be able to enable you guys to buy merch, and we don't want to squabble over money. Basically, we don't want an argument over who should get this and who should get that. So by doing it that way, it's fair for everybody, and there'll be no arguments, and you guys can get merch. And if you would like merch, drop a message in the TB Discord. And also, if you want to design some TB merch for us, if you're good at design work, if you're good at art and stuff like that, we are open to ideas and what you would like to do. We'd more than happily put some ideas out there, put some designs out there that are fan made. But bear in mind, if you do that, there won't be any. You'd have to obviously sign copyright over to us, and there wouldn't be any payment for it. Any profit for that would just go to charity again. So you'd have to do it obviously on a charitable basis, and that's not us being mean or rude. That's just making life easy for everybody, so that there aren't any arguments or issues further down the line. But yeah, we definitely would appreciate that. That would be amazing. It'd be amazing to get stuff for the fans, by the fans out there. And I think there's plenty of people out there looking at the TB fan art channel that are capable, because there's some amazing stuff on there as well that I've seen crop up over the last few months. So, and thank you for all of that, and thank you for all of your engagement. Your engagement has been non-stop. It's been relentless. We've had 17 different versions of the Truly Bedrock Rewind now, which which I really enjoy every single iteration of, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of those at some point in the future. If someone else would like to take that on, more fun. So yeah, it's been an amazing experience. I've had an amazing year, and I hope you guys all have too. Now, where is Silent? Silent, are you here? Are you around? Why are you not in voice chat on the thingy-mabob? Should we go into stream chat on the game chat on the thingy Slack, just so Silent can see we're there?
See.
I didn't get any of that. I switched over. He's streaming. He's already streaming. Right, okay. Is he actually talking in this stream then? Because we need to raid him, obviously. And the stream banner's here for him.
I don't see him live yet.
Tell him, if he's streaming, tell him to get his butt in the game chat on Truly Bedrock Discord. No, not talking yet. Okay, so he's getting ready. We've got a couple of minutes. It's not quite 11 o'clock yet. Thanks, Foxy. Great stream as always. Thank you, Pons in Plays, and thank you for all of your contribution as well. There's a lot of people that stand out to me. People that you see every day in the community, in the Discords, in the streams, in the chats, in the messages. There's a lot of people whose names I see coming up over and over again for several months, and it's so good to see. It's really nice to see familiar faces as well as new faces as well. Mark says, I want TB merch. Well, get yourself on the TB Discord and get asking for it and get coming up with ideas for designs. Are we talking about, says Mike. What? Ah, stop it. I read in chat, no. You are super good for my kids, says Jippy Lutters. I'm glad you think that. I do try really hard to keep family friendly and to give advice as well, like sensible advice, not silly advice. I try and keep a level head. I try and shell out the sort of advice that I would want my kids to follow. Do you know what I mean? So it might not necessarily be the same advice of what you believe in. But I think on the majority, it's wholesome advice. Wholesome, I think, is the word I'm going to use. Is Silent ready yet? Silent, where are you, mate?
He's talking. He's just not live on Minecraft yet. Yeah, he's talking to his chat.
Okay. Someone in his chat, go over there and say, "Oi, get in the voice chat with Foxy." Maybe he doesn't want to. If he doesn't want to, just tell him to come over here. Bye, everybody. By the way, we're going to raid Silent. Don't disappear yet. Otherwise, he'll be missing everyone. We're going to raid him in a second. Should we do the raid now?
Where are we meeting Foxy? He's live in the game now.
Ah, right, okay. Shopping area. What did he say? Oh, just where we're meeting. Okay. I guess he doesn't want to do voice chat then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please do leave a like, share, subscribe, follow, and all that type of jazz. And now we're going to do a raid on Silent. Make sure you all go in the raid. I don't want anyone disappearing. We want to do a full lot. So is it Silent, Whisperer? Is it a W capital or is it small case? I don't know.
Wisperer.
Yeah, but is it uppercase S on Silent or not? Is it lowercase?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay, raid Silent Whisper. Did it work? Yes. There we go. We're ready to raid. See you later, guys. Have an amazing time. See you all soon. Bye.
Oh,
He's here.
Oh, he's here.
Hi.
We just raided you, Silent.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, hello there, raiders.
116 people heading your way.